On third down, Geno Smith on the slant. Tyler Lockett, first down, near the 40. Here is Walker with a big hole and a long run, being chased by Juan Thornhill, and he's down. Into the red zone go the Seahawks with a big play. Browns bring heat. Smith steps away. Finds Tyler Lockett, and he's got the first down. A little end around for Jake Bobo. Another score for the rookie. Draw play for Hunt. And a good maintenance play to set up a third down and short by Kareem Hunt.
September 20th, after that injury, got Pierre Strong in a trade with the Patriots in late August. Good forward thinking.
Floater, Cooper adjusting, and he hauled it in. Seattle bringing extra pressure, and Walker gets hit. The ball is out, and the Seahawks have it. Boye Mafe has it.
At practice is what we're really going to miss, and for this defense to just not miss a beat since he's been out during the course of the prep and then coming into this game.
All kinds of time for Smith, but nothing open downfield. Got rid of it at the very last moment for Tyler Lockett, who holds on at the Cleveland 25. Smith, screen. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the rookie, using his speed, and he's forced out of bounds by Grant Delpit near the 10-yard line. And Garrett was still excellent last week. Here he comes. Geno Smith spins away from the pressure, throws it to the corner of the end zone for Lockett, who taps the toes for the touchdown. As he got signed this week, he has returned to the Seahawks. And he was there giving pressure, but a good job by Walker to find Kareem Hunt. Wagner finally brings him down, but PJ stood strong as Frank Clark was bearing down a 12-yard gain. Fake it to Strong, screen it to Strong under the pressure of Mario Edwards, and Strong breaks free. An excellent catch and run. Again, Walker stood in there with pressure coming. Elijah Moore with that orbit motion. Another pressure play, and Walker delivers on target on his way to the end zone, and it is a touchdown. David Njoku. And just like that, the Browns respond. Geno Smith on the roll. He connects. Here's Bobo. Or beg your pardon. It is Jake Bobo. 14-yard pickup for the rookie. Smith, the deep drop, looking for something deep, looking for Metcalf, and DK Metcalf's got it. All the way down inside the 15, beating Martin Emerson Jr. Five-man pressure, one-on-one outside, and Metcalf got held up that time. Got off to a tough start this year, but he's been excellent since. 3 straight scoring drives in the first quarter for Seattle, and now this. On third down, Walker floats it. Cooper, same spot, same result. Amari Cooper with another tough sideline grab. 22 yards to move the chains on third down. Could be the final play of the quarter. Here comes Strong with another good play. A first down as he takes it to the 41-yard line. Fresh set of downs from the 41 of Seattle for the Browns. And a little shovel inside for Njoku. Plays like this, 3rd and 2. Walker out of the reach of his receiver Njoku, and Tariq Woolen, Reek as he's known, was trying to get in there for the pick. They'll bring 4 with a spy. Smith has one-on-one on the outside, and it's incomplete. Greg Newsome who's turned into one of the more solid corners in the AFC, had coverage on Tyler Lockett that time.
Walker's been responsible for both of the turnovers this afternoon.
Another draw play and another good run by Kareem Hunt. He'll set up 3rd down and 1. Ford is in there. Here comes Mafe. They got rid of it to Njoku, and he gets chased down by Draymond Jones and company. Walker, comeback route, one-on-one outside. Woolen had Cooper covered, but a flag is thrown on the far side of the field. This will go against Reek Woolen.
I think the big thing here is Reek Woolen didn't get his head around at all to track that ball coming in.
Pass interference. Defense number 27.
We got Nick Harrison at fullback. Good cutback by Strong for a 1st down. Picks up 7 down to the 26-yard line. Walker pumps. Nothing downfield. Walker gets hit. Walker delivers on target for Cooper. And Amari Cooper's down to the 2. And a flag, a couple of them thrown back near where Walker was drilled by Edwards. The former Washington Husky. He'll block for Hunt. Touchdown Cleveland. For Seattle's offense from the 25. Smith over the middle. It's Lockett. 1st down. Good job on the low snap. They got it to Charbonnet, who breaks free into Cleveland territory. Down inside the 45.
Everybody on their feet. Easy running lane to go through.
The longest of his career at 21 yards. Now it's grabbed by Jackson Smith in Jigba. Here comes the pressure. Smith floats it, and Metcalf on cue.
There are just some crossers back and forth, and then as the middle of the field opens up, DK Metcalf finds that spot.
And here's Metcalf again. It's picked off. Martin Emerson Jr. this time read it the whole way and just stepped in front for the interception. Elijah Moore was in motion. Screen pass to the other side for Njoku, who breaks free for the 1st down. Good blocking downfield by Batonio. And down into Seattle territory goes Njoku. 2nd and 6 on the slant. Good grab by Cooper. He's able to hold on. 2nd and long for Walker, who's got time, protection, and a target. It's Moore for the 1st down. Inside the 15. Walker, slant, tough catch by Cooper, shy of the sticks. Dustin Hopkins, back-to-back AFC Special Teams Player of the Week after some massive field goals the last 2 games. He ties this game up at 17. Here comes pressure. Smith gets ready and fast. It's deflected in the air. What a play by Maurice Hurst. He tipped it.
Hey.
They get the snap off and give it to Kareem Hunt, who pounds ahead into Cameron Young for a 9-yard gain. He was running right behind.
Alignments, they know exactly where the blocking schemes are.
Oh, that's a keeper for Walker. The little hop step in that giddy up as he takes it close to the sticks.
He's been the one. Him and Boye Mafe are the 2 guys that have really popped here this afternoon for the Seattle defense.
Walker, one-on-one, tight window throw. It's Trey Brown in front of Amari Cooper. And sure enough, on the road, after trailing by 14, 3rd down and 2 for Seattle. Good protection for Smith, but a bad throw, and it should have been 6 points the other way for Cameron Mitchell, the rookie. Seahawks bring some pressure. Walker over the middle to Elijah Moore for the 1st down. Out to the 33-yard line. Jamal Adams makes the stop. Here's a toss for Strong. He breaks through, and he gets close to the sticks. Jamal Adams was there again. And another good block from the front. Right up the gut. It is Ford. It is a first down. A stumbling run into Seattle territory. They'll mark him down at the 46. 4 defensive backs. No Adams on the field for Seattle. Empty set. Walker, bad throw. Too low for Jerome Ford. Julian Love was in the area as well, even if the catch was made. Trying to convert. It's Charbonnet. And finally, Seattle moves the chains after 7 consecutive Cleveland stops on third down. Charbonnet on third and short keeps the drive going. Lockett in motion. It's Charbonnet again. Good footwork and a good burst. And down inside the Cleveland 40-yard line. Third down and long. Smith trying to climb the pocket. The 12's trying to will the defense to a big play. 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. And it is P.J. Walker on the keep. He's got the first down into Jordan Brooks. A yard past the line of scrimmage, and the clock moves inside of 5 minutes. Pressure coming from Adams. And that's batted. And it is picked off. Julian Love, the interception at the biggest moment. And finally, Jamal Adams when they needed it most. Smith to Metcalf this time. And now both guys getting back involved. Down to the 41-yard line. They're right at the cusp of Jason Myers' field goal range, looking for more. Smith, screen. Jackson Smith and Jigba looking for the lead. And redemption for the Seahawk offense. Touchdown. Seahawks lead. Four-man rush. Walker under pressure, and down he goes. It's Darrell Taylor. Cleveland will use a timeout. Walker flushed. He's got a long way to go. Throws past the sticks. It's incomplete. This tough, resilient Cleveland team with some toughness and resilience of their own. Geno Smith, frustrated for most of the day, came up huge late. And Pete Carroll and the Seahawks are 5-2. We'll wrap it up from Lumen after this.